Hey everyone's Jackel Wolf back on the World of Solitude with another SMP Let's Play video. Last episode we built ourselves the butcher shop. This is the first of three buildings to be added to our StoryBook Village. It is going to be the butcher, the baker, and then the Candlestick Maker. All going to be side-by-side buildings, and I'm actually really happy with how they're starting to turn out so far. I do have to build some paths and some decorations around here, but the butcher shop turned out really well. As you can see, I've got three sets of animals in here. I got pigs, cows, and sheep. I actually can throw some chickens in here as well. I may do that sometime in the future, but to make this whole system work, I need a absolute ton of wheat. As you can see, I've got everything set up down here with the storage system, and actually eventually I should have enough, actually I probably do have enough leather to start putting signs on that, so that's probably something else I'm going to do today. But to get all the wheat that I need to feed up these guys, to make them automatically start producing their stuff, I'm going to build myself in the bakery. I'm going to build a automatic farming station, I guess is what you might want to call it. Previously I've been running back and forth to spawn to the communal spawn garden, and that works really well, but it's just really tough and really slow. So what I want to do is I want to build a automatic farming station where I can grow the wheat and I guess even the seeds I'm going to need for the chickens, and the carrots I'm going to need for the pigs, and it will be a really simple and really good way of getting those resources to get this other stuff. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to lay out a floor. I don't think I'm going to have a basement in this one because I'm not really going to have a storage area, but we're going to build the floor, then build the automatic farming station, and then we're going to build the area around it. I think it's going to be a taller building than the butcher, and I think I'm even going to have a little bit of a windmill up on top. So we'll have to see how the build goes, but for now, let's get at it. So this is the outline of the building so far. I actually want to build the actual farming station before I get too far into it, just in case I got to widen the walls out or something. I've got the double doors set for now because I had double doors on the butcher shop. I don't know. I was debating whether I was going to change them to a single door, and then I've got my nice symmetry because it's going to be a one spot. block for the farming station. But you know what? I'm going to leave it like this. I'm actually going to put the farming station facing this way. That way I can sort of bleed the redstone out into the back here, because I don't think I'm actually going to need a lot of space for the candle shop, which is going to be like a sea pickle farm. But I do think it might work going this way in here. So what we're going to do first of all is find, where did I have the half slabs? There we go. So we're going to need a half slab to stand on, and then we're going to need a block. Let's actually use a combination of the spruce and the dark oak. So we're going to need something here and over this way. Yeah, I got a feeling the redstone is definitely going to have to bleed out because I don't want to go any tighter. So maybe actually what I should do is make this wall a little bit bigger. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this and then I'm going to widen the building however far I need to go to make it work. So okay guys, so the automatic farming station is pretty much complete. I may have to fix this redstone. I'm not too sure if I've got that set up right, but whereas the demo that I originally saw had a switch here, and then that the redstone was like one line over, I want to use it the tripwire, just so every time I step up, it will start setting it off, rather than the other way around. So if we come up here, there you go. You can hear all the dispensers kicking off. So that sounds like it is working. It's kind of tough to see from this angle, but let's go and grab all that bone meal. I think the string can go up. Let's throw that dirt up. Just making a little bit of space in here because I want to grab as much bone meal as possible. Redstone can go up. I am done with that now. We will keep those guys handy. And where did I put the bones? Let's grab all this bone. And then we'll come over here and we're going to turn it into bone meal. And I should, you know what? This is in the wrong spot. This should actually be right there. So that's something else I'm going to fix as well, I think. I kind of want it recessed in a little bit. So, but we'll come back over here. Let's make ourselves a bunch of bone meal. Yeah, so 3 stacks per dispenser seems to be how it works. And seeds. I didn't grab any seeds. I can't test it without any seeds on me. So do I have... Here we go. There is all the seeds I need. So let's just go... We'll throw 5 in there. And so this should work... that it's going to give me a ton of seeds and a ton of wheat at the same time. But let's come in here. So the idea is, once I step up, it starts kicking off the dispensers, which are kicking out bone meal, but they don't actually kick out bone meal unless there's an actual plant right in front of them. And then the block here is shading it enough that there's not enough light level to keep a full plant there, and it should actually harvest itself. It didn't work on the Outcast server because that's 1.7. I think this was a later sort of feature to it. But the whole thing did work. I just had to manually break all the stuff. But I think if I've done this correctly, it should automatically harvest it as well. So if we step up, right click, no, sorry, left. Is it not? Do I maybe need to go up higher? Like, it should. You know, it's not even letting me plant it. So if we go, and I think that was a spruce. Okay, out of curiosity. So it lets me plant it there. Okay, and it automatically harvests it. Okay, so, ooh, okay, maybe. Okay, what if we go and break that? Will it let me harvest it? Alright, so let's try this now. If we go up, and then, no, it's not doing it automatically. I might have to go back and just check out his video, but regardless, I can come up, I can right click, and then just left click every time I see a full wheat in front of me, and it still works really, really quick. I am going to go check out his video, see if I'm missing a step or if I've got something in the wrong spot. But as you can see, this will work fairly quickly, and we'll come off of that just to shut it down, break that, and oh, that was the wheat setting that off. Yeah, we've hardly used any of that bone meal, but it does look like it is coming from. It's taking it from all 3 dispensers, which is what I want. So give me a few seconds, guys. I'm going to go check that video, and we will check it out in a moment. Okay, guys, so I am back, and yeah, it is not quite the exact same. And I haven't built this quite exactly as he did either. I've got a little bit more redstone, and those repeaters are probably not necessary. I used them on the Outcast server because I didn't feel like all of the dispensers were kicking off. It seemed to be only one at a time, or one total was just continuously going. But I've got them in this one. It's probably a little bit extra that I need, but this does work without the without that little roof on, and I just means I gotta come in here and click every time I see a full piece of whatever it is that I am growing. So that is working good. Let's just grab a full stack worth of wheat, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over. We'll just leave that there. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go sleep really quick, and then we are gonna go finish off that build. Okay, guys, so I had to redo that wall just so I could kind of match what was going on over here. Because the buildings are sharing walls, but I kind of wanted it to be, thin and narrow and sort of follow these columns up. I think this is going to work pretty well, especially once I get the peak on, and then I can build the windmill. Actually, I wonder if I should build the windmill part first. I am not too sure, but I don't know. We'll start building it. We'll see how it looks. Oh, I just fell. Okay guys, so, oh, I still left that piece of dirt here. Let's go and clean that up really quick. And can I get up there? And, oh, I'm still too short. Still too short. Throw that there. We'll go one, two. That should be enough to get me. There we go. Okay, so that is it. That is the bakery. So we got the butchers, the bakers, and now next up is going to be the candlestick makers, and that's probably going to be next week's episode. But let's go and throw our sign right here. The baker. And yeah, so I did a little bit of decorating on the inside. I know I've got to come up with some stuff to put up on the shelves. I think I've got some pots and that might look pretty good over there. I've got like a barrel of flour, and oh, I got to throw some ovens in here as well. And let's open that up. And how many can I get out of this? 4 ovens. That's actually not too bad. So let's go and we'll put these. Actually, we'll make the wall, the ovens might be the smart thing to do. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go. And yeah, so that is it. That is the bakery. I'm going to have to do something up top as well, but for now, I think everything is pretty good in here. So we got our automatic farm, which works really well, housed inside of the baker. From the butcher, baker, and candlestick maker. And I'm actually kind of happy with the... Oh, I'm not happy with my footsteps there. I am happy with the windmill. It is... I don't know. It definitely could be better, but I think it from front on, it looks a little awkward. But let's go off to the side a bit. I think it does look a little... I am just not watching where I am going. I don't know. I am happy with it. I think it is pretty good. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please think about leaving a like and a subscribe. Ooh, there we go. You can follow me on Twitter at JackelWolf, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.